everyone, it's Clarice and today I'm going to be doing the Marry Kiss Cliff book tag. I'm not sure who this tag was created by, but I will look for the video and link it down below. But I was tagged by the Katie Bug, who I will also link down below. If you don't know what the Marry Kiss Cliff book tag is, you basically just take a bunch of names of a bunch of characters, pick 3 at random and choose which one you would rather marry or kiss or push off a cliff. Since I am a straight female, I only put names of straight male characters. For all of these, I almost exclusively chose main characters from my favorite books, but only from series I'm either caught up on or already finished with, because I don't want to end up picking characters that after reading the later books I would regret later on. I couldn't figure out a container to put them in, so I put them in this sailor's hat that I've never used, but at least now I can say I used it. Not as a hat, but that's okay. I have enough names here for I think 5 rounds, so let's just start. So I've picked Kelsey from the Mistborn series, Ron Weasley from the Harry Potter series, Wayne from the other Mistborn series. I didn't put villains or any characters I really hated purposely, so I would have a hard time. And now I kind of regret that. But I guess I'm going to have to push Ron Weasley off a cliff, which sucks. But I guess in the series there were times when Ron Weasley was holding Harry and Hermione back, which doesn't exactly make me feel better about this decision, but I tried. And between Wayne and Kelsey, I guess it's kind of simple. I would kiss Wayne and I would marry Kelsey. These are actually 2 of my favorite characters of all time. Brandon Sanderson writes really good characters. Wayne is hilarious and he has such a fun personality, but at the same time he's not the type of person I can imagine myself being in a relationship with and ever completely trusting. Kelsey, on the other hand, while he does have problems, he's definitely a character that is extremely passionate about what he believes in and what he does. And that's something that I admire so much. I think it would be difficult to be around him all the time and not get inspired. So again, Cliff Ron, kiss Wayne, and marry Kelsey. Next 3, Harry Potter from the Harry Potter series, of course, Dorian from the Throne of Glass series, and Biff from Lamb. Well, this is hard. This is so hard. Wait. I think a lot of people are going to get mad at me for this, but I'm going to have to push Dorian off a cliff. I really enjoyed the Throne of Glass series, and for the most part, I like Dorian. This is so hard. I keep changing my mind totally. Not because I love all of them, but because I wouldn't actually mind cliffing all of them, but they're on the same level of like desire to cliff them. Well, I wouldn't marry Biff. I don't know if I would cliff him, but I wouldn't marry Biff. I guess I would have to cliff Biff, and as amused as I am that rhymes, it doesn't make me enjoy this anymore, because Biff is one of my favorite characters. He is hilarious, but he's not exactly the most virtuous person, but he's definitely redeemable. Weirdly, I'm sure he's actually my favorite character out of these 3, but in terms of like the type of person he is, I can't cliff these other 2. I can't. Or maybe I can. Damn it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for those of you that may hate me for this, but I think I'm gonna have to cliff Dorian. I don't think I'd care so much if he died. Which is a terrible thing to say, but I'm cliffing Dorian. Okay, I'm sticking with this decision. Then I'm going to kiss Biff, because while I love Biff, and Biff is one of my favorite characters ever, again, like Wayne, he's not the type of person that you marry. And I guess that leaves me with marrying Harry Potter, which I'm okay with. Harry Potter isn't my favorite character by any means. If anything, I feel like he's my least favorite character of these 3. But he's the only one I'd be okay with marrying. So Yorick from Y: The Last Man, Mark Watney from The Martian, and David Smith from The Sculptor. I'm gonna have to cliff David Smith. He made a deal with freaking death. He expects to die anyway, so might as well just kill him off. And I find the remaining 2 characters strange, because Mark Watney is a man who got left alone on Mars, and Yorick is left alone as the last man on Earth. So they're both lonely men? I don't know. But I think between these 2, I would kiss Mark Watney and marry Yorick. Never mind that, I changed my mind. I kiss Yorick and I marry Mark Watney. Because I like Yorick, but I love Mark Watney's personality. He's really frank about things, and I like to think that I'm a frank person, and I really like people that are blunt but as long as they don't do it in an offensive way. But also he's just so funny. I love his humor, and I also like the way he thinks, and he's really smart. So I think conversations with him would be really, really interesting. James Halliday, the creator of The Oasis from Ready Player One, David from the Reckoner series, and Wade Watts, also from Ready Player One. Why did I do this to myself? I can't cliff any of them because, well, I would cliff James Halliday given that he has already created The Oasis, because I don't care much for him as a person, but I don't want to be the one that gets in the way of the creation of The Oasis. So he better have already made it, and then I can cliff him, and then he can have that whole Easter egg hunt thing that was in Ready Player One. And I would kiss David. I like David, but I don't find his character that interesting. And then I would marry Wade Watts. I think I would. Wade Watts is a nerd. I'm a nerd, and he loves computers, and I love computers. I think we get along well enough. And lastly, Wax from the Wax and Wayne Mistborn series, Kale from the Throne of Glass series, Ellen from the Mistborn series. I would cliff Kale. I seem to be really mean to Throne of Glass characters now, but honestly, it's between these three. I'm gonna have to cliff Kale. Kale, I actually really like as a character most of the time. I'm definitely Team Kale for Throne of Glass. But in the third book, Heir of Fire, Kale just really frustrated me. It's like literally the only thing I didn't like about that book was Kale. So I'm cliffing you, Kale. Then I'll have to kiss Wax because I do like Wax as a character, but compared to the other characters in the Mistborn series, I find him kind of boring. That leaves me to marry Ellen, which I'm fine with. Again, like Kelsey, he's one of those people that's really passionate about what he believes in. And again, something I really admire. Again, something that I guess I would get inspired by if I were to spend a lot of time with him. And also, he loves books. So that was the Marry Kiss Cliff tag. I'm sorry if I was kind of really logical about my decisions, because I'm not the type of person that really has book boyfriends or anything like that. I don't crush on fictional characters. I don't even really crush on people in real life. So yeah, I'm sorry if I look at everything so logically, but... So anyway, I'm not sure who I'm tagging yet for this, so I'll just probably leave their names on the screen. If you're seeing your name here right now, then you're tagged. Anyway, thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Again, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye!